The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him.
Who
he
are
shouldn't be
you?
alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Who the fuck are you? How about we start with that? Like, I don't even know who this woman is. Literally, she was introduced in this cutscene, talking shit that I don't understand, and what the fuck? Okay. When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow. Yeah. Okay.
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
She's basically no one, even if you've read the books. Oh, good to know. And hello and welcome to the chat, Kinfia.
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
Okay, so she's like a nurse or something?
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
We'll speak later.
Alright, well. Let's see. Barkest skull. Beast Fang. And a Barkest skull, let's go.
Calm down, everything will be okay.
Oh.
Did you want to ask me something?
No, I actually wanted to speak to Alvin.
We'll speak later.
Where is he?
Where's Caroline? What happened?
I'm afraid Caroline won't be coming back. Sorry, boy. Oh, wait, is that her? Oh, she's very dead. This guy ended up halfway through the gate. Or halfway through the wall, I should say. Okay. Let's save. We hardly knew her, yeah.
Army monsters abound in the crypt. The eternal fire protects no sinners. Repent.
Terrible times.
We await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Don't we
Most
know
of
it?
the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Farewell.
This cursed plague will keep Vizima's gates closed for some time.
Alright, let's just try to talk to everybody.
Avoid beggars. They carry the plague. I may have heard of your brotherhood.
Flint and food.
One never knows when the beast will appear. Vizima's gates are closed. Army life's tough. The eternal fire protects no sinners. Repent.
Oh, so these guys basically have a certain selection of repeating dialogue. Got it.
Monsters abound in the crypt.
What do you want?
Always give strangers such a warm welcome.
It's all the same. The beast will have us all.
I'm glad we talked.
Let's celebrate.
Farewell.
Cynthia, no, I have not played The Witcher 3. I have not played any of the Witcher games. This is the first one that I'm playing.
A notice board. Maybe I can find some Witcher's work.
Left click on the notice board and drag any available notices to your inventory. Right click on the notice icon to read and unlock new quests. Nice. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the Crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defying city guards and officials, and other wrongs against the kingdom's subjects. Whosoever provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crimes. It is thus the duty of each subject of the Crown to assist the effort to seize this man. A reward of 1,000 orens is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. On behalf of His Majesty King Foltest, Vincent Mays, Captain of the City Guard. Nice, and we could actually get money for killing this bastard. I like the sound of that. Brave man urgently needed. Whoever brings me 10 Barcus golds will receive 100 orens. Abigail the herbalist. Alright. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supplying proof of killing 3 of the beasts. Bring their brains. Inquire with the Reverend. The drowner entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna get that from the Reverend. Ghoul contract. I need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. Will pay handsomely. Karkstein the Alchemist. Okay. We have a lot to talk about with the Reverend. And we already been through here. Okay. Alright, let's go. To meditate in inns, talk to the innkeeper and left-click meditation. You can also leave items in the tavern storage, speak with the innkeeper and left-click on the storage icon. Recover your stored items at any time from any inn or taverns. Oh, that's nice. Question though. Question for chat. Once I have read... Actually, let me leave this in. It's way too noisy. Once I have read something like this contract or the book that talks about the Frightener, etc., can I safely drop this stuff? Or can I actually sell it somewhere? Because I reckon the Sapphire, it's as a valuable item which can be sold or given to someone. I can either sell it or gift it. But can I actually sell those books and scrolls or whatever, or just drop them? Yeah. Drop them. Okay. Cool. Drop. 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 Let's make some space in the inventory. Oh, wait, and my potions don't stack? Oh, they do. I just need to move them. Okay. Okay, let's take a moment to actually sort our inventory a little bit. See if we have anything else that's double. The Book of the Swallow, White Gull, Swallow, Cat, Blizzard, Necrophage Oil. Wait. Can I not combine these stacks? Oh. Oh, nice. Thanks for that tip, my guardian. Potion scrolls are a bit more expensive. Yeah, well, I'll just take what I can get for free. And so long as it actually stays in my journal once I've read it, I'm going to be fine. Ooh, vision in total darkness. Blade coated with the substance inflicts increased damage on necrophages. So I guess we're gonna make one of these before we do the necrophage contract. One of the most powerful wizard's potions improves reflexes and reaction times, allowing a witcher to better parry and evade attacks. Ooh, nice. Okay, quests. Oof, we have a lot of quests here.
I should hurry.
Oh, so we're not in Vizima, we're just on the road to Vizima right now.
One never knows when the beast will appear.
Okay.
They'll open when the plague ends. A week, a month.
Alright, back into the noisy inn. Oh! That's some of the people who asked for quests. Let's save, just to be sure.
3 ounces of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Cogstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
Wow.
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem then.
I like this
Keep
dude.
talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right, I'm sorry.
I like this guy. This guy.
They say you need ghoul blood.
Do you have any?
I'll come back when I've gathered some.
I need that blood for my studies. Be quick about it.
Wait. I wasn't done talking.
What brings you here?
Some of the combos are great.
You don't look like a local.
Yeah, they
I
are.
live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Ah, yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
I love the chicken in the background.
Need any help from a witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator, coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs...
I love the moonwalking girl in the
hire a
background.
witcher or a hunter.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
Oh, sorry, just got a ping there.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
Farewell.
Alright. So don't buy ingredients from the merchants, they will rip me off. Read books to figure out what does what. Okay, we can do that.
You don't look like one to be lucky at love, but I wager your luck excels at dice.
I know a bit about the game.
Sir, I wouldn't cheat you. An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
Who is this hunter you played?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen such ill luck on a man. He lost a lot of orans.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off. The debts must be keeping him away.
Wow.
Can you make a good living at dice?
That depends entirely on who one plays, sir. The wages are certainly larger in Vizima.
And where in Vizima would I find someone willing to play?
If your money pouch is bursting, try the new Narracourt. You might also choose the Hairy Bear, if you have the nerve.
Farewell.
Is there no way to remove the window bar? Does the game not work in full screen for you? It does work in full screen for me, Kynthia. The problem is I want to have it windowed so that if I have to switch back and forth between this and Streamlabs, which has happened on occasion when stuff breaks, I do not have to dig through the menus to do it. So I actually prefer, when I stream, I prefer to play in windowed mode. If the game had windowed full screen, I would play in that, or borderless borderless windowed. I always mix those up. No, borderless full screen. If it had, no, wait, borderless windowed, yeah. If it had borderless windowed, I would play in that, but since it doesn't, we're playing like this.
Have a drink with me.
Oh, that's the guy I just... Is it worth having a drink with him? Sure, why not? Participate in drinking contests to gain information and rewards. Left-click, drink in dialogues to choose a beverage. Characters often have drink preferences and may refuse anything but their favorite beverage. Outdrink your opponent, but take care not to pass out. Oh god. Well, I think I only have this one drink. I think that was completely useless.
We're getting angry.
For some peace and quiet.
Yeah, that was useless. Let's reload. No, wait. The latest one. That one. Check out borderless gaming. It makes windowed games borderless. I have tried that and it does not work well with my setup, so I am not using that anymore.
I used to clean the sewers in Vizimar. Those were the days.
And I can live with the last dialogue option being cut off because...
I may join my brother-in-law making bricks in the swamp.
Because it's always just a farewell option, so... You get a book from him. Nice. Well,
Just listen.
Did you want to ask me something?
do we have any dialogue? No.
We'll speak later.
You saved me, right?
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
This is the most chill kid ever. Oh, why do I have a feeling like we're about to get into a fight here?
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody. Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money.
Does this guy have a naked chick tattooed on his body?
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
A yellow base indicates a character you can fist fight. Left click to attack them. Right click and hold to block your opponent's punches.
Who wants to get slapped? Oh, smash your face.
What the?
No challengers?
This is janky as fuck.
Oh, smash your face. Who wants to get slapped?
What even is this?
Hit me, chickie.
Do I get anything else from this guy except for money? Because otherwise this is literally the most boring minigame I've ever played. And just for money it's not worth it. Does anybody know? Or do I literally just get money for fighting those guys? Haven't done that yet. Oh, awesome. Vitality drops as damage is incurred if the red bar reaches 0. Garrett dies. Hit them when the cursor turns into a dot. That's the only trick to fist fighting.
Oh, smash your face. I'm itching to it somehow.
Yeah, this is useless. We are reloading this.